with a lot of your references and the people that you grew up like in the Aunt Viv song, also from back in the day, you had like the Rakim reference, you have Scoop and Scrap Lover with Big Daddy Kane reference.
Right.
So as you're doing that and writing that in your friend circle, is that all the people they liked, or are they getting into Tommy Wright the Third and Indo G and all them? Or like what's
Well,
the
actually, no, Tommy Wright the third is my guy. We went to school together.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my guy. Been my since elementary. My guy for years. They were most of my friends were well, a lot of our friends kind of diverse. They were into 3 6 at the same time in the Wu-Tang. Uh,
That's
this
how I was.
Right,
Yep.
right. So a lot of this was prior to East Coast, West Coast, and all that. So we were just kind of into music. Most of the people I knew had a wide range from Dayton boys to UG, the Dayton family to UGK to Fugees, even amongst my teammates from all over. My guy Mike McKenzie used to play corner in the league. He introduced us. He had Trick Daddy Dollar when he was Trick Daddy Dollar instead of Trick Daddy. But he also had the alcoholics, you know what I'm saying? So we just amongst the people I was with and played ball with. My guys from Canada, Ian Williams, rest in peace. He was a hip hop guy too, even though he's from Canada. We got some Georgia guys who were into Prince Raheem and all those things. So we just had a mix of a whole different type of all type of rap. Outkast, Jay Z, so forth and so on. So some of my friends that was from the small towns in Tennessee. My guy Gerard, he was in the Tommy Wright the third. So yeah, I went to school with him. They shocked that I know him, so forth and so on. But like Tom Ski Mask and all that. So we were just uh even my guys who were church singers. Uh, they sung a cappella, but that's how I got on A Ball MJG. So it's just a bunch of different people with different likes, and we all kind of melting pot of it.
And we got to always shout out Criminal Man too.
No doubt, no
so,
doubt, no doubt.
so that being said, as you're doing all this, you also put out the like vegetables project with a pre-game speech. So you bring a lot of sports references into your music, and sports is obviously a big part of your life. Why do you think that there's such that overlap between sports and rap?
Well, as far as sports, not necessarily about being the best player, the best athlete. It's more so, in my opinion, especially football or team sports, is just being able to or work with other different people. Kind of microcosm of life. You're gonna have different people from all different type of backgrounds. You're gonna have coaches. It's all different. Like if you're not a manager, that means you're working for somebody. And all managers are not the same. Some gonna be brash in their delivery. Some gonna be nice. Some gonna be cool. You just have to learn how to adjust and deal with all different type of people from all type of backgrounds. And so sports is just practicing it on a daily basis, being in pressure situations, and being able to handle. And when things don't go your way, you can't break down and have a mental breakdown. You gotta keep steady. Towards the goal. So it's just a it's just a microcosm of life. So music is you use music to inspire for people to do better in life. So that's why I think the connection is.
Okay. Makes sense. And
Right.
with that too, that there's a lot of family atmosphere. And I know with the Ndugu hip hop festival that you have, that's a Swahili word for family as well. So, uh, with the name itself, how and why did you choose that for the name of your festival?
All right. So we perform here in Memphis at a spot called the House of Mtenzi. Mtenzi is a Swahili word. So I don't know if it's for art or entertainment or somewhere around it, but we did a lot of shows at the House of Mtenzi. So I was looking for a word. My guy SP1 from a DJ from Chicago, he hit me up. He said you should do a festival. I said, okay. So what I need to do is you just need to come up with a name for it, and I'll bring some people down. We'll get it together. So I was throwing shows, but I never thought. I was like, let me find a word. So I said, what'll be a word that might be hilarious and people look at it funny, but once they ask me the meaning, they'll say, oh, okay. So we came across it. There it was. It says Undugu, right? The Undugu. I have to say it that way because every time it's said, it can't just say Undugu. It has to be said the Undugu. Hilarious. But it also looks like short for underground as well, you know. So we kind of underground based or whatnot. So so when I saw it, I said, it's gonna sound funny, but when every time somebody asks me what does it mean, they're gonna be like, oh. So, you know, I said, it's the Undugu. They said, what that mean? I said, it's Swahili for brotherhood. Oh, okay, okay. So that's how I got that. That's
Okay.
how that came about.
And with that, as a artist, I'd say hopefully on the rise and people are starting to learn more about and everything. Why did you feel like it was important to have a festival and to make it a 3 day event and to make it more than just a 1 day, one concert type of thing?
Well, so when I did it the first time, it went well, and you know, we had a good time, and so I, I just was like, well, I said, well, let me find a time of year that I can do this. You know, where I might get some. It might not be too much other things going on. So we have the Southern Heritage Classic. We got a lot of stuff going on. So I said, well, let me pick a day, pick a weekend where I can do it more than once. And you know, so if somebody can't make the first day, they come on second or third day. So I said, well, Memorial Day is coming up. I still got to be at school. I can't get out of town, so I do it that 3 day weekend. But I also wanted I included flag football because I'm a football guy and I still play. Uh, but that came about. There's another festival in town called the Dream Fest. So there's another gentleman who was an MC. Rest in peace. His name was a CO. He used to play quarterback in high school. I played quarterback in high school. So I came to him and said, "Look, we ought to have a celebrity or a artist co-ed flag football game, CO versus me, you know." So we did it at their festival, and so we all enjoyed it. So once I decided to throw the festival, I said, I might as well include it in mine, you know. So we did included a 3 day deal. But mainly I do the festival to highlight those individuals who don't get asked to do a lot of shows. Most time we do shows, we have to throw our own. So I put on the shows to put on people, in my opinion, that got some good skill, but just don't have the network to show the skills that they have. Because most of the entertainment around here is geared towards certain things. You know, you got a lot of great singers who do covers. You got a lot of people who trying to get on industry. So these individuals are kind of in between. So that's why I do as many shows as I can, and that's why I do the festival, and also to connect to the individuals that's on the same level or higher than me. It's just not in Memphis. But like my people in Little Rock, I got Marcel P. Black in Baton Rouge, and also the Gym Work Fest is based out of LA as well. So that's the main reason why I do it, just for people that's kind of like minded like myself.
Okay.
Mm.
And in addition to the football and the concerts and stuff, you also have the turntable exhibitions. So one thing that I was always surprised when I started going to a lot of these rap or hip hop festivals is that they had very little to no turntable stuff. So
Right.
why was that important for you to include?
I mean, it's a must. If you're gonna have a hip hop festival, how can you have a hip hop festival and not have the DJs? So you know, it just you know, I don't know any other way. So one of the I'm also part of a group. I do solo things because I really don't want to do solo things. So I'm part of a couple of groups, and one of the groups is Iron Mike Coalition. We nine deep. We started 20 years ago, and one of our main guys is DJ Capital A. So he's a cut, scratch, mix, so forth, so on. And we got a couple of DJs that's very talented on the wheels and steels around here, still doing vinyl, so forth, so on. So there's no way I can throw anything if I can't have these gentlemen on it. So they the main reasons why I'm doing the turntable thing. What just because you know it's hip hop, so that's what we got to do.
Okay. And
Mhm.
I was also impressed as I read about and learned more about the Indugu Festival too, is that you have it at multiple locations. So it's not just at one venue.
Right.
So did it end up happening that way, or was that strategic to place it throughout different parts of the city?
Well, it's just well, it's mainly in Midtown of Memphis, and I've done it a few different venues just for the convenience for them and for us, because some of those venues got things going on. So I just uh, I'm thankful for the opportunity to use the venue, so I try not to bombard them by using their whole weekend. They might have other things going on, so that's the main reason why I did it that way. And certain events are kind of better for different venues as well. And just to have also not give anybody an excuse where I don't want to go this place with this one the other. So I said we got 3 different places, so pick one, come to one of them. So that's
Okay.
the main reason.
And
Those are
then
some of the reasons.